We're entering the 36th day of hearing, and we're progressing very well. But before I go any further to deal with the agenda items for today, I'd like us to take a few moments to on the eve of the passing of the member for Sumka, Chris Namgoy, whom we believe has just passed on. So on behalf of the Motukea Commission of Inquiry, and as a sign of respect to one of our leaders, I'd like to convey our condolences to the immediate family members and also to the government, so as the opposition as well at this time. It is quite unusual that this country is losing prominent leaders at this time, and that's the kind of message that must go out also to the public, that we need to take care of our lives and make good judgment on the things that we take into our body, because we need to live and we need to develop this country for the benefit of our children for the next 100 and 200 years if we continue to survive in this world. So this morning I take a bit of time on behalf of the Commission of Inquiry to pay our respect to the late Chris Nangoy, who passed away recently. With that, thank you for your attendance this morning. It's been a long weekend, but at the same time, I'm sure that you have rested well, enough to come back again this morning to deal with a lot of issues that we need to go through this morning. And for that reason, Council, can you take us through this morning? Thank you.
Good morning, Commissioner. May it please this Commission. Commissioner, you will note there are 13 matters on today's daily diary. 12 of those relate to summonses. The last item, 13, relates to an update as to the question of extension of this inquiry pursuant to Press Statement 8. Now, Commissioner, the situation has not changed in respect of the matters relating to the summonses. Those are matters in which a number of witnesses, you will note item 1 relates to the Prime Minister. So for various reasons, more particularly due to the national general elections, we are submitting that matters listed as item 1 through to 12 relating to summons number 21 through to, rather, summonses 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, and 21 be adjourned and extended to this Thursday, the 16th of June, 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention.
Thank you, Council. The situation that is currently ongoing at the moment is quite clear. And for the basic reasons that the general election is currently on at the moment. And therefore it takes a lot of time for the current members and those in particular that are required to attend for the hearing this morning as I normally said, and that is that sometimes situation can be unavoidable because of factors that have come about to be considered. And this is one of the major reasons why adjournment after adjournment has been taking place because of that reason. But that is not to say that we are going backward. I've stated earlier on that the inquiry is progressing very well, and therefore we have reason to believe that we will get there right at the end when everything comes back to normal as expected. And therefore, Council, in consideration to the reasons that have been highlighted, the Commission is satisfied with that, and therefore directs that agenda items number 1 to 12 on the daily diary are further extended to Thursday, 16th of June 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Dated is 14th day of June 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
As the Commission pleases. Now, Commissioner, the last item is item number 13 that relates to the press statement number 8, just by way of update to the Commission and the public. We are still awaiting the instruments to be executed by the Prime Minister in respect of an application to extend the inquiry, Commissioner. So that is basically a brief update on the status, and that is why we have listed that as an item. With that, Commissioner, there's no further business before the Commission. So if the hearings could be adjourned to Thursday, 16th of June at 10 a.m. for hearing.
Thank you, Council. Yes, we return back on the 16th, and it is also very important that, as per the press statement that has been read out earlier on, I'm aware of the pressing commitment of some of our leaders that are expected to come, and also the agency to get our Prime Minister to extend his Commission of Inquiry is based on a lot of factors, and they have been highlighted as the reasons why we needed that. This Commission of Inquiry is very important to this country, the government, and generally the population of this country. If we are to live another 100 years and nothing has been done on the current investigation that we are going through to assist the government, then obviously, and I believe that if we don't get this thing right, it will continue to haunt us as time goes on. That's why I made a solemn appeal at some of my earlier statements to our leaders of our country to be mindful of the fact that if you feel that there is a need for you to come, make your presence felt, because it will help this Commission of Inquiry, not only personally, but for the entire population and for any successive government that may come in to continue with this. We are doing some very good things for our people, and therefore it is imperative that all those things must come in order of how we project it on from here. So therefore, we have the support and it will be only the timing to get the instrument in order, and then we can continue to progress on. And I'm assuring the members of this Commission of Inquiry, the leaders of this country, and the people of this country that we are doing fine insofar the Motukea Commission of Inquiry is concerned. We have progressed very well to this date, and I want to see the finality of the report as we go to the concluding state of this. And with the backing of the current government, we are sure to continue and complete this. With that short remarks, concluding remarks, as our council have indicated, we have no other business in terms of agenda item to deal with. Associate, you can now adjourn all the summons to Thursday, the 16th of June, 2022. Thank you.